Chris.
Hello.
Happy Friday, TGIF.
Boy, it was cold out there this morning, huh?
Ooh,
Yeah.
And it's dangerously cold this weekend, right?
Yeah, well, Saturday, tomorrow morning, particularly tomorrow morning, it'll be pretty rivaling this morning's temperatures. 22 degrees below zero was one of the wind chills I saw in Salisbury this morning in parts of northwest Connecticut.
Oh
22
my goodness.
That was the real feel. That, you know, the temperature plus the wind, 22 degrees below zero.
Oh my gosh.
It was really, really cold. So if you
And
don't have to,
not to get, you know, the weather will be coming up a little bit, but
Yeah.
we're also watching a storm next
yeah,
week that
Monday
could
and
bring
Tuesday.
a lot of snow.
Well, we'll wait and see. The track and the timing is still, you know, it's definitely going to bring us something. It's going to bring us some snow, but the track and the timing is still a little bit to be determined. Mark and Bruce, of course, will have more
All
coming
the
up.
kids want to know, do I even get a snow day this year?
No, they don't get a snow day.
Or we
They
just get to go online.
just go online, which is not. It's not like it was when we were kids. We would get all excited.
That was the best ever. I would get up so early and wait for Dick Purton to get all the way to the W's on the radio.
I know, isn't it
Please
awesome?
say my school.
Right, we were Comac, so it was C.
We were
it was,
West Bloomfield. I had to get all the way to W, and like God forbid you went to brush your teeth and
you missed it.
it.
You had to wait the whole cycle all over again.
Now my kids are like, let me look at the Channel 3 app. Oh, we have school.
That's funny. Unfortunately, we have some sad news out of the entertainment world. Actress Cicely Tyson has died. She died yesterday at the age of 96.
Wow.
She made history in 1963 by becoming the first black actress to star in a TV drama. She was in Roots. She was in so many different things. She really paved the way for a lot of female African-American actresses, and for actresses in general. Just a remarkable, and you know, Gail did an interview with her just prior to her death, and it ran this morning on the CBS News. Just a trailblazer in whatever she did.
She was still performing into her 90s, so that's amazing.
96 years old. God bless her.
Yeah, and
So,
she really lived her life, which is and left such a great legacy.
I'll never forget the role she had in Roots. That really had a remarkable influence on me. Just the power of that show and the power of her performance in that show. Just really incredible. So we wish her a fond farewell, and God bless. Look at her, how she's a beautiful woman too, right?
Absolutely, yes.
All
So
right.
grape nuts are the low-key popular cereals. Do you know what that means? Like all my kids are like, that's low-key this. So it really means, I think low-key nowadays means really.
Who is the Grape Nuts King? Who is
Apparently,
the Nut King?
it's become scarce, and it's all because you've been talking about how you ate them when you thought, well, you didn't eat them. You thought they were grape nuts, but it was...
Cat puke, yeah. That'll be on my tombstone, by the way. If you Google Scott Haney, and it'll come up, Scott Haney eats cat puke. But grape nuts, now struggling to keep them on the shelves. They said that they're not going to be fully restocked until the spring, which is upsetting to me.
They say it's because more people are actually taking time to eat breakfast, because
Yeah.
they don't have to rush out the door.
But I wonder why grape nuts. It's such a, it's kind of like
People want to be healthy, it's a classic.
it's, as Jamie, my producer, just said in my ear, an old person's cereal.
Oh, I like grape nuts, though.
I
really
don't think
do.
it's an old person. I think younger kids are thinking it's on the down, whatever Kara just said.
It's the low-key popular cereal?
It's the low-key popular cereal.
I'm guessing, I don't know that my kids would eat it, but it's also good to sprinkle on top of yogurt, and
It's great, exactly. And
it gives us some crunch, and it's a lot less fattening than granola.
yeah, there's still
Because
some.
granola has a lot of, you know, extra sugars and things. So anyway,
All right.
look for your grape nuts.
You didn't get pregnant during the COVID boom, right?
No, I did not.
I don't know if you were trying, but you didn't do it.
It's a baby bust, not
it's
a baby boom.
bust, not a baby boom. I
Yes,
apologize.
people thought everyone would be locked in their houses, nothing to do, and we'd see a baby boom. But no, apparently it's actually led to the reverse of lower birth rates.
Which is, we have the reasons why. Hang on a minute, because I highlighted them.
Yeah.
The economic fallout.
Yep. Babies are expensive.
Persistent health concerns,
Yep.
uncertainty about the safety and availability of medical care, and the closure of schools all combined to make this a very unappealing time for couples.
Well, I mean, you do have to go to a lot of doctor's appointments when you're pregnant.
Exactly. So, you know,
But I
during
know
COVID,
we have a lot of wonderful women here at Channel 3 who
There are
are
a lot
pregnant.
of pregnant
and they're
people.
able to go to their doctor's appointments, and they're able to. So, bottom line, if you were thinking of having a baby, you don't need to worry about the pandemic. But then
well,
they have
and they said
measures.
that this is expected to rebound.
Yeah. Well, maybe people will make up for lost time.
A lot of people making whoopee. Okay. Now, what's so funny is yesterday I'm getting my hair cut. Thank you for noticing. You did notice.
I did notice.
do
I
appreciate
like
that.
it this time.
Thank you so much.
Sometimes it's too short. This time it's just right.
Well, I'm at David, my hairdresser's salon, and The Weeknd is on. He plays videos while you're getting your hair cut. So The Weeknd is on. It's the first time I'd ever seen The Weeknd. And I was like...
How is that possible?
I don't know how it was possible, but now he's the guy who's going to be performing in the Super Bowl.
Yes, yes. A lot of people out there know The Weeknd. They know him.
Is it one man called The Weeknd?
Yes, yeah. And anyway, he really wants to wow us, so he's investing $7 million.
Of his own cash.
Yeah, to make his show how he wants it. They give you a budget, and he didn't think that was enough, so he's spending $7 million to enhance his Super Bowl show.
Could you imagine having $7 million of your own cash to invest in a show? I'm sure he's getting paid a ton.
Yeah, and I'm sure
they're covering normal costs.
They're covering the normal costs, and I'm sure there's lots of people who are willing to invest in his show and whatever. But either way, it wasn't good enough for him. He wants to just have his dream, make it as great as he wants. So it'll be quite a show to see.
I saw him perform on this video, one of the songs from Frozen.
Oh yeah.
And I can't remember it, but he was remarkable.
Yes.
What a talent. What a voice. It's really, really remarkable how talented he is.
He is very talented.
I think he should be.
I'm so glad you know who he is now.
Now I know who he is. I think he should be called the Weekday because there's only one of them, not the weekend. There's 2 days in the weekend.
So 2 women in California, they think there's something fishy about the tuna at Subway restaurants. In fact, they think there's no fish in it. And they complain that they've had it tested and there's no evidence of any actual tuna, which I'm sure makes people a little bit nervous because Subway was already sued before for putting
too much sugar
things in their
bread.
bread before, and then not having so much sugar in the bread that in certain countries they can't call it bread because it has too much sugar. Subway does contend that the lawsuit has no merit, and not only do they use real tuna, but it's wild caught.
Wild caught tuna. All right, very good.
Here's my thing.
Yeah.
I would never order tuna anyway. I hate tuna, as you know.
I actually have, you know what I have today for lunch?
It would be better if it was fake tuna for me.
You know what I have for lunch?
No.
Here, tuna Mackie. Tuna Mackie.
I use tuna fish to get my cats when they escape. That's it. It's cat food.
All right, Dunkin's giving new meaning to the word sweetheart. The donut chain is coming out with a line of sweet treats for Valentine's Day, including a heart-shaped donut. Haven't they done this in the past?
Yes, it's always fun to go to Dunkin' when they have the heart-shaped donuts.
And look,
now you can get pink velvet and mocha macchiatos.
Pink velvet, Kara.
That's one of the drinks. It's called a pink velvet.
I wonder how many calories is
Pink
in that.
velvet, a little boy smile.
I don't know that song.
You know that? I think it's blue velvet.
Blue. She wore blue velvet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think it was Bobby Vinton who sang that.
Black Velvet, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to sing, Black Velvet, but I was thinking,
Okay.
That was the one I was
Black
singing.
Velvet in the little eyes. Okay. Well, Bobby Vinton sang that in 1963, I think.
Now you can have pink velvet.
And you can get married at Dunkin' Donuts. They're having a drive-thru specifically dedicated to wedding ceremonies. You can drive up, get married, and get some donuts while you're doing it as well. They're going to have special Dunkin' Donuts to get married in. Which I think is
really?
fantastic. Yeah.
You're going to get married in the drive-thru?
Sure, why not? You don't have to get out. It's COVID friendly.
Okay.
And you have your witnesses in the back seat. Everybody's got a mask on. You're good to go.
It's like a drive-thru wedding.
Drive-through wedding. You're good to go.
Okay. Lady Gaga fans are in for a treat. Also, we talked about this coming, but I guess they're available now. You can get a Lady Gaga Oreo. It's all of her famous colors. They're called Chromatica, and there's pink, and there's green, and she wants all the little cookie monsters out there who love her to have Chromatica Oreos.
I think it's just fantastic. I'm not going to particularly partake of the pecan pie here. That's just a saying I used to say. I like the traditional Oreos.
Yeah.
I want
the Oreo to be an Oreo.
I want my Oreo to be an Oreo, although she was in a video yesterday while I was getting my hair cut with Ariana Grande. They did a joint song together, apparently. Yeah,
Yes.
Renee, you know it?
Yeah, it's a great song.
It's a great song.
They're
Okay,
both very
good.
talented.
Hey, Lowe's, if you're looking for a job, they plan to hire more than 50,000 new employees ahead of their spring rush. And they're giving their employees bonuses right now.
Yeah.
Full-time employees are going to get a $300 bonus, and part-time employees are going to get a $150 bonus.
The Lowe's stock has been doing great. I mean, the one thing that soared during the pandemic is home improvement.
Yeah.
But how nice that they're hiring a lot of people, but the workers that they have, they're giving them all bonuses. They keep giving them bonuses.
7th bonus Lowe's has given hourly employees during the pandemic, which is just great.
I learned something new today.
What'd you learn?
You told me what a bongo is.
Oh yeah, a bongo. It's a critically endangered species. There it is.
There it is. I didn't know what a bongo was.
Isn't it beautiful?
But the Jacksonville Zoo now has 2 half-sisters.
They
And
share
they're-
the same father, yeah.
Yep, their father's name is Mickey. And apparently they're a rainforest antelope, but they're critically endangered. They're very cute.
Yeah, they said because of the little whooshes is right. The logging industry.
They have big ears.
And you know, development has really run them wild. So there's, I think, 47 to 140 left in civilization.
I just did a story yesterday for the Noon News about how all these shark species are now endangered too.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean, I know the sharks aren't as cute, but we do need them.